woman. I think she was at like 900 or something.
And so I was wondering.
Some phrases that men hate to hear. Yours is the perfect size. The big ones hurt. Yeah, what up, good people? Welcome to another episode of the Strategically Reckless Podcast. I am your host, Jake Brown, aka your favorite foster dad, aka Mr. 710, and I am glad that you are joining us once again. Yeah, man, y'all better stop playing. Listen, I ain't even gonna hold y'all too long, but I got a dope show for y'all today. I'm excited about it. As always, it's just gonna be me today, as Mailman Moby had another engagement that he had to take a part in. But if I had to guess, he ain't too happy right now as the Dallas Cowboys are getting it handed to him. Yikes. Hey, man, it be like that sometimes. It be like that sometimes, yo. But look, we got a dope show for y'all today. We're going to talk about the reality of where AI is now. We also going to talk about TSA. We're going to get into some negativity as well as, man, one of the greatest games I've never seen in my life. It ain't just because we won, but it is kind of because we won, because we normally don't be on the winning side of those type games. So, yes, most definitely gonna talk about that. But before I get to that, hey man, daylight savings time been whooping my ass, and I'm sick of it. Like 100%, I'm sick of daylight savings time. Like I wish we could just go ahead and turn your ringers off when you start a podcast, so that your phone's not ringing out loud. But back to daylight savings time. Listen, as far as daylight savings time is concerned, I don't see the need for it, because every time the time changes, everything gets messed up. I don't like it. It ain't nothing that cool. Nothing cool happens behind it. When you in the springtime, when the time go up an hour, you lose that hour of sleep, which is trash. And then in the fall, when you actually gain an hour, if you got kids, like we got kids, they do not sleep at all. Like they don't sleep in. So they still on the old time. It doesn't matter. They still on the old time. And so here we are, having to deal with kids that's stuck on the old time. And even on the old time, they don't be knowing. They be wilding. They be sitting up here getting up, or expecting things at the old time. And the old time ain't here yet, because their body is still on that old time. So they still waking up. They were already waking up at 6:40. You move that time back, now they up at 5:40. They wilding. Look, here was the kicker. It got me because it was my day. Saturday night, Sunday morning, that was my day for the baby. I was on baby duty. The baby woke up crying and needed some assistance. It was 1:18 p.m., 1:17 p.m. I know did what I needed to do, got Buddy back to sleep, laid back down, because I thought I had been asleep for a while. I know he was asleep for about 3 hours. He started crying again. I got back up to change the diaper. I looked at my phone, and it was 1:18. 1:18. And I know you lying. And then I thought about it. The time changed. The time changed. Now here's the crazy thing. Like when I lived in Korea, they didn't change the time. The only place, like, because I had a whole lot of interaction with Ned. When the time changed, yeah, I had to. It affected me because of the time I had to talk to her. But as far as like over in Korea, they just kept the same time all year round. And this was the crazy thing. Like you never felt the difference. They didn't change the time. Now, was it weird to be like at some points of time like 15 hours ahead and then only 14 hours ahead? Sure. But when it came down to like my everyday life, bless you, wife sneezing right on the other side of the wall. I blame these kids. They all sick for some reason. Most of them got snot, and they all breathe and sneeze right in our face. Direct shots. No mouth coverage, just raw germs right in your face. Baby, what? Sneeze. Rub the snot. Bam, right in the face. Right in the face. But yeah, back to this time, I feel like it's not really necessary now. But I did some research on why it changed, and it was like way a long time ago back in Germany around the war. They decided that, hey, we could save some energy and save fuel on burning candles and stuff. And so we ain't got to do as much stuff when it gets dark earlier. So we just moved the time, and then boom, we got extra time. It was weird. The U.S. went ahead and followed suit, got away with it, got away from it, and reinstalled it, got away from it again, reinstalled it in World War II, something like that, and then went ahead and locked it in 1966. Seems like a long time to be going back and forth with this thing, and I don't see the benefit personally, but okay, this is just what we do now. I feel like it's just what we do now. Everybody just used to this up and down time, in which I don't feel like it's necessary, but all right. But normally I don't talk a whole lot of sports, but I had to on this week. My team, the Chicago Bears, and normally I would have on some Chicago Bears stuff right now, but they raised the blood pressure of the whole city. The whole city they was on crash out watch. And when I tell you crash out watch, and this is a bad thing, like it's one of the games that we'll remember for a long time. Just because of the crash out, the roller coaster that we went on during that game. Different from last year when we lost on that Hail Mary, in which we were losing most of the game, had a couple things go right towards the end. We ended up taking the lead. The coach that's coaching Dallas's defense right now did his thing with our defense and then made us lose. All right, cool. We lose on that Hail Mary. This game, I'm sitting up here and I'm all charged up. I'm ready to rock and roll. But I also felt like this is one of those stupid games that we might lose. Before I could get comfortable in my chair, I go pour up a little drink, and I'm ready to rock and roll. The next thing you know, Cincinnati returns the kickoff for a touchdown. Opening kickoff. We down by a touchdown, and my seat ain't even warm yet. And I know all of Chicago like, hell no. Hell no. We all thinking about the Bulls at this point because we like, at least they 5-0. At least they were. But we like, at least we got the Bulls because the Bears about to do this do this Bears thing that they be doing. But Bears went ahead and scored a few touchdowns, and everything went along according to plan until the last 2 minutes and 40 seconds of the game. Now the Bears are up 41-27. I'm chilling a little bit because there's 2 minutes left. We up 2 touchdowns. And my team just got an interception. Ran it all the way back. They said it was down by contact. I didn't believe it, but I learned something new that day. All right, cool. That pick six would have made it 48-27 if they had let it stand. They called it back. My team go 3 and out. Cincinnati scores in 18 seconds right behind that. They kick an onside kick, get the ball back, score again in 30 seconds. They scored 2 touchdowns in 49 seconds, and now the Bears are losing. Hey, your boy is... What the hell's going on here? I'm losing my mind. Oh, I was crashing out. I was crashing out in a different kind of way. Look, you would have seen all in Chicago, they glasses and everything was sitting up here like this. Like, they was wild. Like, what just happened? I know this ain't happening. But it was happening. It was happening. And then, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You know what? It takes a lot for me to be surprised about anything that happens in any sporting event. But go ahead and take it away. Let's go ahead and take it away. This is courtesy of, I don't know, I'll tell y'all after the video plays.
More than 2 plays and get your field goal unit on the field if this ball is completed or the clock is running. Williams slings it. Williams, Loveland bangs off his man. He's going to score. Home. Colston Loveland in a jaw-dropper. 58 yards on the catch and run from the rookie.
Yeah, courtesy of CBS Sports. We greatly appreciate that. Man, when I tell you, I'm sitting up here like, oh my gosh, did that happen? That just happened. The Bears finally not doing Bears things. That's crazy. Hold on, let's take that out from another angle, because this is cold. Turn up. Hey, listen. Hey, I was charged up, but the baby was asleep, right? The baby was asleep, so I couldn't get too excited. My wife was gone. The boys was gone. I'm in here. No, the boys had made it back, but it was quiet time for them. I'm like this. Get on up out of here. Get on up out of here. Hey, man, you couldn't tell me nothing, man. I was losing my mind. I was like, oh, you know what? I don't care if the boys crash out. I don't care if they crash out. I ain't even going to be mad. I say I don't care if they crash out, but bless you. Hey, is it rude if I stop saying bless you while I'm in the midst of it? Hey, yo, I told her she sneezed about 8 times last night, and I was like, all right, that's enough. I ain't got no more for you. So, question real quick, 'cause I know there's a couple of y'all in here. How many times can somebody sneeze back to back before you just be like, nah, I'm done? I'm done. I'm not saying bless you no more times. It's over with. I said bless you 19 times in a row. You're not getting the 20th. Or do you just try to hit them with a bless you for the rest of the day? Like a day pass, bless you. Hey man, listen, I was so charged up. I was so charged up. Like it took a lot. Like yeah, the 3-year-old still crashed out, but he wasn't crashing out like the Bengals players were crashing out after that game. Like Jamar Chase, Chase Brown, they were absolutely crashing out in a different kind of way. And I'm like, yo, they crashing out in the way that, like, if my teammates said these things about me, I got to see you a little bit, cuz. I got to see y'all, but y'all just say, just get one stop. Yikes. But this is if you didn't know any better, you would think that this was a real live look in at the Bengals locker room.
Hey, who give up yards? We do. Who miss tackles? We do. Who let tight ends run free? That's us. 3rd and long? Still first down. Every time. Who can't stop a screen? We can't. Bengals D, we know we trash.
Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Check this out.
Who give up yards? We do. Who miss tackles? We do. Who let tight ends run free? That's us. 3rd and long? Still first down. Every time. Who can't stop a screen? We can't. Bengals D, we know we trash.
That was not real. That, my friends, was AI. That was AI. AI looks so real now. The good thing is that most of this real looking AI has this beautiful watermark right on it that says Sora, Sora, and Sora will let you know if it's real or not. I don't even know if you can take the watermark off, but you see this, and you see this AI stuff that looks so real, and you just don't know. You just don't know what's real. And so I made a commercial back a few months ago. I was sitting up here pushing my airport shirt, Fly AF. I should have wore it. And my dad hit me up, was like, man, where you meet these people at to do this commercial? I was like, it's AI, Pops. I don't know these folks. They're not even real. They're not even real. You know what? I need to, as a matter of fact, check it out so you can see for yourself.
Seeking the ideal travel attire? Consider the My Airport shirt Fly AF. Extended flights demand comfort, but this shirt ensures style isn't sacrificed. Its soft fabric provides exceptional comfort while maintaining a contemporary and sophisticated aesthetic. There are plenty of shirts you can wear to the airport, but you want to make sure yours is Fly AF. Elevate your travel wardrobe because having an airport shirt that's Fly AF is more than just a shirt. It's an indispensable travel item. Travel season is here. Make sure your shirt is Fly AF when you travel.
Hey, yo. So yeah, this lady, I don't know where they got her from. They probably made her up. Then again, they may not have. But look, what I'm getting ready to do, because y'all sat here and watched that beautiful commercial that was made, not that, I need to change that. What we're going to do is, that Fly AF, if you purchase one of those shirts on the website at www.the710printshop.com, I'm going to give you guys a promo code right now so that you can get 20% off. You can get 20% off. Use promo code FlyAF at checkout. Think it only works for the flying shirts, for the Fly AF shirt and hoodie. Let me just check to make sure, but it's 20% off of the hoodie and or the Fly AF shirt. There you go. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on the ticker across the bottom. Bam. Let's get that rocking. Use promo code FlyAF. That is, yeah, that's correct. Bam. Look what we're doing for y'all. And you know what? And I'm gonna talk about this. You know, it's because it's kind of, I understand what's going on now. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that a little bit later. But back to this AI, because the AI is so crazy right now, and AI can make anything look like or sound like whatever it is you want it to look or sound like, and it ain't always real. I posted a bowling video last week on YouTube, and this dude was like, "This looks like AI." Now, I'm alright, but I'm not AI code. Like AI code is different. But look, check this out. For somebody who don't always know or wouldn't know, some of these situations look so real. This is crazy. Excuse some of the language in there. I couldn't take it out. But check this out.
So as everyone just saw, I'm gonna spend the next 4 years getting my cheeks blasted by criminals in prison, and they won't even let me take any of my baby oil with me. So my ass is about to get torn up, man. At least that baby oil would have helped ease the pain a bit on some no Diddy shit.
Evening, sir. You know how fast you were going back there?
58.3 miles per hour.
Yeah, posted is 35. I'm gonna need you to slow it down. Sir, please step out of the wheelchair for me.
Negative.
Dispatch, suspect in wheelchair headed south.
He stole my chicken. Ooh, got a box of gold, crispy and warm. Gonna take it with me, that's my tasty storm. Run, spin, slide, I'm gliding out the door. Fried love in my arms, can't give it up no more. Hey.
Einstein working behind that high guard. Tesla measuring with a jab.
And there's the first clean shot from Einstein. Snaps the head
Tesla
back.
answers.
Straight left,
the
finds
pace
the mark.
is picking up here in round
Big
2.
uppercut by Einstein.
Go on, hit it. All right, here we go. Shh. Listen, hear it? Let's move. Go, go. We're clear.
That is insane. That is insane. Hey, Charmaine, appreciate it. She bought the I like people a little bit shirt. Which I still, you know what, I feel that shirt every day. Like, I like people. It's just like that much. Like that much. It don't be a whole lot, but it be about that much most of the time. And it's only because folks be saying some stuff that don't make sense all the time. They say stuff that don't make sense. I don't know how much I like it, but I don't you know what, I take that back. I do know how much I don't like it at all. People just walk up to you and say some stuff, and then you sit there and you look at them like, wow, what? Why would you say this out loud? Why would you say it out loud? I say that about these kids all the time. Like, why would you say that out loud? I say that about some of these grown folks. Why would you say that out loud? I got problems. Y'all don't know that? Y'all don't know this already? I've been had problems. Don't come saying nothing crazy that don't make sense to me. Look, you know what, Charmaine? What's funny about that is that you have a public facing career right now, which means that you deal with a whole lot of people, and to not like them at the same time is hilarious. Oh my gosh, like, I like people enough that I just hope that they buy shirts and don't say nothing weird. Like, hey, I want a shirt, but I don't know what I want on it. Okay, so I guess we'll start with, what color do you want? Like, this is where we start. We start right there. Like, people run up to me and be like, I want a shirt. I don't know what color. I don't know what I want on it. So do you want me to pick? Because it'll just be a shirt that got a L on it or something. I don't know. I can pick. If you want me to pick, I'll pick. But hey, You know what? This has been the greatest thing about AI so far for me is that I use it now to help me design shirts. I use it to help me design shirts. It comes in handy so well. Now, where it doesn't come in handy at is when I be trying to live right. And then I see something like this that will revoke my get into heaven free pass.
Neighbors here say they heard 6 or 7 shots around midnight. Man, what was it like for you?
Terrifying. I grabbed my kids and got down on the floor. It's too much.
And for you, sir?
Peanut butter.
All right, we'll keep you updated as...
We're not doing that. Nope. We're not doing that. We're not doing that at all. I'm blocking anybody who laugh at that. I'm blocking you. I also have one to say I'm over people and with a person with a stop sign symbol. Oh yeah. You know, because sometimes people will push you to that point. They will push you to that point. I get it. I get it. They'll push you to that point. You know what? This is the other reason why I don't like social media. I mean, why I don't like AI. AI have you thinking that, you know, AI be so close to being real that you got to know that it's fake. You got to hope that it's fake first. And then when you see it, you like, I'm just glad it wasn't me.
Lord have mercy. Somebody pray for Pastor. He fell into temptation life.
My man went straight to Leon Lonnie Love when David Allen Greer was on Martin playing that pastor that kept trying to hit on Gina. Damn it, thine eyes. Gina, now you a good girl, ain't you? So why don't you get on your knees and pray? And pray. See, peanut butter. See, this right here, right there. That's the problem right there. You should not laugh. You should not laugh at those things. See, this is what I be trying not to see stuff like that. And then when I see it, I can't unsee it, and then I got to share it with y'all. I don't have to, but I kind of choose to, because sometimes why do you have to use him? Like, why do I have to be that person? That's what I be trying to figure out. Like, why I got to be that person? We came in I've seen someone. I think Buddy had Down syndrome or something like that. Why they got to use him? We rolling at the ones with the babies running. You know what? Speaking of running, this is tragic. It ain't babies.
In the case of the brown and white puppy on the screen, you are not the father.
In the case of the 3 6-week-old kittens, you are not the father.
In the case of the brown tabby kitten on the screen, you are not the father. In the case of the brown puppy on the screen, you are not the father. In the case of the brown baby kitten shown behind me, you are not the father.
Y'all get on my nerves. I promise, y'all get on my nerves. Like, listen. This is so out of pocket. This is so out of pocket. Now, we've all seen the Murray Purvich where them folks get, you hear that you're not the father, and then the lady run to the back real fast, and the cameraman just be chasing the shit out of it. You be like, yo, you knew this was gonna happen. Y'all cords be long as hell, don't it? Them cords be super long. You got to train to work up Murray Povich when you the cameraman. If you got to hold the camera and chase the lady when the baby is not hurt, when the baby is not his. No. I got to get in free card right now. These as it stands right now, these kids gonna get me on in for free. I'm skipping the line right now. And so I can't see too many more of these videos because I be trying to do the right thing. You know who else trying to do the right things is out of hard left. These TSA agents that keep going to work. I cannot say that I'd be one of them. I don't know how many days I would work in a row without getting paid. Like, you know how rough it is when you get a new job and then they turn around, they be like, hey, you gotta work a week so in arrears. And so you're not gonna get paid for this first week, but then we'll start paying you that second week, and then you'll get that pay on another check. When you whip on that first check, hey, it feel like that. You feel the squeeze. You feel the squeeze. I don't know. Look, I quit working for my cousin because he had shorted me on the check twice, and I was just like, "Hey, I got found. It's over with. I'm trying. You hustling. I can't do it. I'm out." First thing he said, "You gonna do families like that? Absolutely. You're not paying me, and I'm working like hell. No, I'm not gonna do this with you." And so I quit on the spot. I quit at the beginning of the shift. I was mad that I even went there like that day. And so I cannot imagine knowing that I wasn't going to get paid and then still going to work. And I know it said that it's going to be some back pay, but when we talking? When we talking? How they going to do this? Because as it stands right now, hey, I'm TSA and they ain't getting paid, everything is getting through. I'm gonna be acting like this, like Stevie can see, like, hey, I don't know, I don't know. Like, are you gonna fire me because I'm not coming in because I'm not getting paid? What we doing? Oh, hold on, I'm not going in, especially since they're not back. Oh, they're not back paying? Oh, hell no. Look, what you can't do is talk about DEI hires that's working as in air traffic control, and then you're not paying the ones that's still working. What we doing? These people still showing up at the goodness of their heart. Because as it stands, hey, ain't no flights going nowhere if it's up to me. No, hey, excuse me, flight 279, D279, do not take off. I am not clearing this. They ain't paying me, that's why. Like, what we doing? I'm holding up this whole TSA line. I'm sorry. What y'all gonna do? Let me go? There's only two of us here. This wait time is about to be long as hell. Bless you. Like, I'm about to go. Let me see. What's a busy travel day? Thursday morning, I'm gonna go ahead and just check TSA wait times. I ain't going nowhere. When check them TSA wait times, I know they're gonna be lit. Thursday morning about 7:30, lit. Lines all the way down the building. Somebody said I think I might have seen it on TikTok, and they might have been lying because social media be lying like that. That they had to wait in the TSA line at the Atlanta airport for about 4 hours. Don't nobody get to the airport that early. You missed your flight, cuz. Unless you had me up there doing the unless I was up there doing the air traffic control, like, nah, you can't take off yet. Can't take off yet, fam. Cause what we ain't gonna do, cause since y'all ain't paying me. All right, I thought about this. We had a conversation about if somebody was getting paid more to do a job. Cause I was speaking with a lady that works at a nursing home, and they were talking about how they only pay their workers. Like, it was a lady that was working like 20 years, and she was only making like $15 an hour. And I was thinking like, damn, $15 an hour after 20 years is crazy. I don't care where you started at. Unless you started at $5.59. After 20 years, you got to be over $15. In 2025, you got to be over $15 an hour. And they not. And I got to thinking like, yo, would they work more? Would they work better if they were making $20 an hour? Because right now, I know what it would look like if they wasn't getting paid. Like, I don't know if Pop's in here, but Pops, if you in here, if you pay the worker $15 an hour, you pay one $20 an hour, which one gonna work better? Or would it even matter? Does it even matter? Because as it stands right now, I know if I was getting paid, I don't know how much TSA agents make, but if it's $20 an hour and now it's $0 an hour, I cannot confirm or deny the quality of my work would be that much greater, especially if I'm stressed out on top of that. I'm stressed out. I'm showing up because it's the right thing to do. Because my job needs me. I'm a good employee. Hell no. No, I don't know. That makes me a little nervous. Like, I'm glad I got trips coming up, but they might be some driving trips. And most definitely gonna be some driving trips. They said the pay doesn't matter. People lazy. Like, I feel that. I think that's one of the most difficult things about hiring somebody and what to pay them. I mean, I know all these companies out here now are trying to pinch pennies because they don't know. And like I had a real interesting conversation with somebody real close to me about work and being laid off, and how UPS laid off 30,000 people and Amazon laid off 15,000 people, and it's just like, all right, then who will holler at y'all? Because they don't want to pay. You got all those people not getting paid. You got all these people over here not getting paid. And I know there's somebody out here in this world it's like, unemployment levels are at the lowest they've ever been. It's so wonderful. Everybody is working. It's real prosperous. And when I get done with this White House renovations, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so wonderful. Hold on, whoa! Please tell me this is not real. Them faithful TSA workers ain't gonna get nothing but the $20 Visa gift card. Please tell me that ain't real. Because if that's real, They also out there giving them pizza parties every Friday. Like, hey, here's a pizza party for y'all. As I thought about that one day as well, when I was still doing the corporate thing, and then they would call us in there and be like, "Hey guys, guess what? We got pizza for y'all, so y'all don't have to leave work to go eat. We just go. You can just eat at your desk while you work." So we got to show you your appreciation. We got to show you our appreciation by giving y'all a pizza party. So here's what you get: 2 slices of pizza and a cup of Coca-Cola and a cookie. Come on, man. Y'all wildin'. Y'all wildin'. So what you just gave us was $8. You gave them folks $8. And then turn around and lay most of us off right behind that. Hey, Fan was throwing them paper towels away. Hey, where was he at was he in Puerto Rico? Throwing them paper towels like they was basketball, like he was doing him a favor? Wow. Wilding. Speaking of wilding, and you know what? I was trying to I don't live on I do a lot of stuff on social media, but I don't do a lot of scrolling. Like if I happen to see something that somebody posted, it was purely by accident. But if I'm scrolling, which like I said, I rarely scroll. So and it's only because I don't scroll for my own personal mental health situation. So I just, like I said, I try to keep negativity to a minimum. And one of the things that I realized is like people ain't got shit better to do. And it's weird to me. And so I watch a lot of Chicago sports talk radio. And when I watch it on YouTube, you can see the chat while I'm on my phone, not while I'm on the TV. But I see the chat and I see people from other fan bases coming to the Chicago sports talk radio to talk trash. And I'm like, wow, why would you do that? That's crazy. Like is that fun for you? To just be like, hey, Chicago, I'm gonna just come over here and be like, Caleb Williams is gay. So he throwing touchdowns and we winning. Who cares? Like I have like, and it's probably because it's me. Like I have zero interest in going to hear what the Los Angeles Lakers beat writers feel about their team. It doesn't matter. I might watch some national stuff on ESPN, but other than that, it doesn't matter. It never matters what the local sports talk radio is talking about for other teams. Now, if they come on to the Chicago radio and talk about their team, all right, then I'll hear it. But other than that, I don't care. I don't care enough to get on somebody else's post and talk negatively to them about something that they had going on. Like, that's always been weird to me. Like, if it's something that I saw that I did not agree with, it was never enough for me to comment like, yeah, let me go back and forth with this person. But people do it, and they do it a lot. And there's something about it that it just don't sit. It don't sit, but it ain't. You see it. Like I see so much stuff, and I'm like, nothing good's gonna come from commenting on this. Let me just go ahead and leave that alone. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Let me go ahead and leave that alone. Now, you know what? I troll LeBron James fans. I troll them with positivity. I'll say something like, LeBron James is hands down the best small forward ever to play in the NBA and the second best basketball player I've ever seen play in the NBA. I know that's going to get him started. I know it's going to get him started. I ain't say nothing bad. But they don't, there's something about that second best that they don't like. But I ain't say nothing bad. You can say like, hey, LeBron be traveling. And he do. But that's 80% of the NBA that's ever played be traveling. It happens. They don't always call it. It happens. But I don't be lying. I don't be lying. I have a healthy dislike for Green Bay, Detroit, Minnesota, the Pacers, the Knicks, St. Louis Cardinals. Healthy dislike for all of them. Don't care enough to go to any one of their social media pages and go talk trash. If I talk trash for mine, it's on mine. I ain't going nowhere else to do it. But you know, there's one community that hates itself more than any other sports community I've ever been a part of. And that is the bowling community. Nobody hates themselves more than the bowling community. The bowling community hate each other for no reason. For a whole lot of stuff that ain't got nothing to do with them. These two guys posted a video. They were teammates. They bowled in the doubles tournament. They both shot 300 in one game. That is amazing. For even one of them to do it. It's amazing for the other one to do it. It don't matter if you were bowling on a house shot or something that was difficult. To bowl a 300 is very difficult. To have two people do it at the same time on the same team in the same game is an amazing accomplishment. And there were people in there talking shit and hating. They were like, y'all crazy. And so I could just imagine. Julian and I came real close one day. We came close one day 2 years ago. Bless you. And he ended up, he threw the first 10 strikes on number 11, left a 7-pin, 289. I threw the first 10 strikes on number 11. I left a 10-pin, 289. That's as close as we've ever been in the same game. Now we've shot 300 individually, but for us to do it in the same game. Now here's the problem. When Julian bowls a 300, they say, oh, it's because he's left-handed. Something that he was born with. He's left-handed. So what? They don't like bowlers that bowl with two hands. So what? Especially when it's available for everybody. If you got two hands, then use both. You got a left hand too, use that one. Unless you don't have one, then all right. You can park in the front. Ooh, speaking of, I shouldn't say this. As a matter of fact, I'm not gonna say this. But I heard some stuff this weekend in regards to bowling and handicap that was severely out of pocket, and I hadn't quite figured out a way to say it without being highly offensive to a particular group of people. So I will not say that. But if you catch me in the streets and you ask me about it, I'll tell you. I just don't have it for you right now. But it's in relation to like bowler handicap just means that you get you get a head start. There was a lady that was linking bowler handicap with a head start as the same as bowler as handicap and parking in the front of the parking lot. I don't know why she made that connection, but all handicap to her was the same. And so, but she used the word that started with an R and ended with a D in relation to where these people park. And I'm like, listen, please don't ever say that again out loud. Don't ever say that again out loud. But I had a question for y'all real quick. On the radio this morning, they were talking about Uber Pool. And I got to thinking about Uber Pool. If you're not familiar, Uber Pool is when you call an Uber and you allow them to pick up other people that's on your ride. That's kind of in the same general direction. But they pick up other people and they might drop them off first, but it ain't no solo car for you. It's like a carpool, but it's an Uber pool. I would imagine that has to be one of the worst forms of not public transportation that somebody can take. I think one day I might have been driving for Uber Pool, and I picked up, or Lyft if they do it too. But I picked up two people, and they didn't know each other. And when I tell you that car ride was so weird, I'm driving and Buddy in my car already. And I'm like, damn, I gotta go pick up, what is this? Because it doesn't say it right away. They was like, hey, you gotta pick up somebody else on the way. And so I picked up them, and they sit in the car, quiet as hell together. Just next to each other in a car as a stranger. I almost feel there's 3 people in the car that don't know each other that ain't talking. I ain't got to talk to them because I'm just driving, listening to my music, but they ain't got to talk to each other, but they both getting a ride, and it feels different than any other kind of transportation, whether it's sitting on a public bus, a train, even on a plane, which I always feel like on a plane, when somebody's sitting next to you, that is the one spot where, for some reason, those real chatty people, they feel inclined to be like, hey, fly much? Where you headed? You going home, or you on your way to vacation? You want to do a little bit of talking while we're in there? Were you saying something? I don't want to talk. As a matter of fact, I was trying to sleep. Oh, I didn't know you were trying to sleep. I was just saying. I was just asking you a question. Hold on. Yeah, I was just asking you a question. Were you going on vacation, or were you coming back home? Because my daughter, it actually lives in Arizona. She lives in Arizona with my granddaughter too, and so now they've been living there for about 14. And hey, fam, I wasn't trying to talk. I almost feel like in an Uber pool, people be in that same kind of, like, you would not want to be trapped in the Uber pool with that person. With that person. And now it's multiple people getting picked up. And your ride that could have been 14 minutes is now 31 with some strangers. You know where you're supposed to be going, but you done made another turn, and it's like, hey, hey, bro, can you stop? Can you stop picking people up? Can you stop picking people up? Because you know what? If you take like the megabus, I've been on the megabus before. The megabus be stopping and picking people up, and you just don't want them to pick people up. Like I'm selfish in that way. Like stop stopping and picking people up. When we take the train from Fort Lauderdale to Miami, there's a stop in there where they be picking people up, and I'm like, hey, stop picking people up. My aunt used to take the Amtrak from Chicago to Arkansas, and that thing would take about 29 hours because they picking people up. Hey man, a car ride is only 11. 12 is some change if you stopping and chilling. 29 is so out of pocket. But 29 is so crazy. Like, you done spent 2 whole days of your vacation on the train. Wow. It's so crazy. Because you picking people up. I can't do Uber pool. I would never. I only take Uber to the airport now that I think about it. And I would not want them stopping to pick people up on the way to the airport. Now you about to have me late. What they gonna do with their luggage? Cause I got a lot of stuff. Hey, you got to put that on your lap, cause I'm not holding nothing. I don't know this person. Uber pool. It might be the worst. My worst non-driving experience was on a Greyhound accident. I got trapped in the seat by the bathroom, and people was on that bus boo-booing. They was wrecking it. Like, everybody in there had 4 a.m. Taco Bell. That's bad. They had street meat from the day before. Some of that pigeon. They was in there blowing that bus bathroom up. And I judged every last one of them. If I had a voodoo doll, terrible things would have been happening to it. You can't go back to the bathroom because it ain't happening for you. It ain't happening. Hey, real quick, before I get out of here. Damn, Dallas is getting mocked. Before I get out of here, let's think about some sports real quick. I'm thinking like right now, I'm 45 years old. I lived through the whole Michael Jordan career. I plan on making it all the way through LeBron. And I got to thinking about, we have seen some real live unicorns. Like now, real live unicorns when it comes to sports. What Shohei Ohtani did this year as a pitcher and a hitter is crazy. Like, they say Babe Ruth was doing all these things, that he could pitch and he could hit, but we ain't see it. We just gotta believe what these people said about what this person did way back then. I'm seeing this. This is crazy. But then to see somebody like Victor Wembanyama, who is 7'4", who is going behind his back hitting them with crossers, heavy, from the 3-point line at 7 feet and 4 inches tall. You ain't real. You're not even a human. You ain't even a human. Look, back in the late 80s, there was this basketball player named Manute Bol. He was 7 feet and 7 inches tall. And as he ran up and down the court, it looked like it hurt. He ain't look like a real person. He could make threes, but every step he took, it looked like something bad was going to happen. Like, it just looked like something bad was going to happen. I don't wish nothing bad on nobody. I don't even think Manute Bol is still alive. His son is in the league, though, right now. His name is Bol. Let's get real creative. What's their last name? Bol. Yeah. Give him first name, too. Bol. Go ahead and look it up. Bless you. But, man, we are seeing some, like, this is some stuff that somebody that's 7'4", bless you, that can do the things that he does is who you create on the video game. And when who you create on the video game is the same as somebody that's actually living, it's over with. It's over with. Hey, it's done. I don't know what to say about Wemby, but what I do know is every time I watch Buddy play, it don't make sense. It also don't make sense that my wife has sneezed 41 times during this show. And I'm going to tell her, bless you, about 4 more times before I go to bed and it's over with. But look, good people, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Hold on, let me go ahead and put this back up before I get on up out this thing. Just in case you hit the airport, I want to let y'all know. I want to let y'all know something about this hoodie. I'm going to play this commercial before we get up out of here. One last time. My airport shirt, Fly AF, and my hoodie, Fly AF, it don't miss at the airport. It never misses at the airport. When I tell you, everybody likes that. Everybody walks up and be like, I like that. Oh, I like that right there. Kids, hey, Mom. Old people will be like, hey, man, Air Force, thank you for your service. It don't matter. It's a winner at the airport. They see it, and when you know, you know. And the people that know, they look at you like. And everybody else, like that hoodie, man. I like that T-shirt, buddy. So if you're one of those people that like getting like little compliments on your clothes, that one, the My Airport shirt, Fly AF, don't miss. My Airport hoodie, Fly AF, don't miss. I ain't never missed. I ain't been in not one airport where I ain't had at least somebody, if not 2, 3, 4, 9 people, been like, I like it. They be trying not to read it. They be walking past like, and then it hit them. So, visit the website, www.the710printshop.com. Use promo code FLYAF at checkout. Get 20% off. It's www.the710printshop.com. And until next time, good people, Y'all stay safe out in these streets.
Seeking the ideal travel attire? Consider the My Airport shirt Fly AF. Extended flights demand comfort, but this shirt ensures style isn't sacrificed. Its soft fabric provides exceptional comfort while maintaining a contemporary and sophisticated aesthetic. There are plenty of shirts you can wear to the airport, but you want to make sure yours is Fly AF. Elevate your travel wardrobe because having an airport shirt that's Fly AF is more than just a shirt. It's an indispensable travel item. Travel season is here. Make sure your shirt is Fly AF when you travel.
What she said. Y'all be safe out in these streets. We out.